Beaverton is a dynamic city home to neighborhoods, parks, and schools. Our community thrives thanks to the many services offered like police, emergency management, roads, water infrastructure, development, library, and so much more. At the City of Beaverton, we take our responsibility to providing these services seriously, which is why we are committed to careful management and oversight. We want our community members to feel secure and trust that your government is working hard for you. This is why each year we develop and implement an annual city budget. The budget is a tool used to set policy and summarize the public services provided. It is our annual plan and the way we determine the funds coming into the city and how we'll pay for work that needs to be done. The city's annual budget is based on the fiscal year beginning July 1st and ending June 30th. It is guided by budget principles, city council goals and priorities, as well as strict laws and regulations. The city can spend money only if it is budgeted, and budgets lapse each June 30th, starting over again each July 1st. In Beaverton, we adopt two budgets every fiscal year, an operating budget and a capital budget. That together invest hundreds of millions of dollars right back in our community. The operating budget includes the routine activities and daily services of the city like police patrols, landscaping, and community programs. The capital budget pays for things like infrastructure, such as major road improvement projects and new water facilities. These budgets must balance, which means we have enough revenue to pay for the expenses that are required. The budgets are organized into separate funds, like buckets, to track and account for financial information according to various restrictions. For example, the water fund is used only for expenditures related to the water utility. The funds are independent from one another, meaning that money from one fund can't be used towards another. The general fund is the only exception and can be used on any city service. In Beaverton, the general fund is our primary fund, which pays for most of the services we provide, as well as personnel costs. Other major funds include the library fund, street fund, and water fund. Where does all this money come from? Revenues for the city are provided by a combination of permits, fees, other charges, and your property taxes. In Beaverton, the permanent property tax rate is set at $4.62 per $1,000 of assessed valuation. Budget development. When the city begins developing the budget, existing priorities, service levels, inflation, and other factors are all considered. Budgeting is not something done once a year. Rather, it is a continuous operation taking 12 months to complete. The budget process has 5 parts. The budget is prepared, approved, adopted, executed, and audited. During preparation, city staff and leadership work together to prepare a proposed budget, which outlines planned spending for each department and program area. Once developed, the proposed budget is presented to the Budget Committee, a group that consists of the elected city council and an equal number of community volunteers. The Budget Committee then reviews, advises, hears comment from the public, and approves the proposed budget. After, the approved budget is then presented during a public hearing where the City Council considers community feedback. Part of the process to adopt the budget includes community engagement, but the City Council will ultimately decide what services and service levels will be and how to pay for them when it approves the budget. The City Council then votes to adopt the budget either as it is or with additions or deletions as voted upon by the majority of the council. The budget helps shape the future of our city. The city's budget process is designed to be transparent and trusted. We want people to feel like their money is being used in the way it is intended. The City of Beaverton is proud to work with the community to provide essential services and maintain programs that are important to you. Learn more at beavertonoregon.gov/budget.